tanto jugando suelto como en competición. Tanto si se trata de un rápido 9 hoyos o de un gran 36. Tanto si juegas bajo presión o arrasando, siempre das lo mejor de ti. Nuevo Fuel de FootJoy.
All right, good afternoon. Welcome back to the 2022 PGA Championship here at Southern Hills Country Club, Tulsa, Oklahoma. We are pleased to be joined by Adri Arnaus. Adri, thank you for being with us, and welcome to your first PGA Championship. We're glad to have you. You played college golf down at Texas A&M, kind of this part of the world a little bit. Wonder if you had a chance to play any golf up in Oklahoma at all during your college days, or maybe even over here at Southern Hills at all?
No, I didn't get the chance to come to this beautiful golf course, and I believe we also didn't come up, or at least I didn't come up to Oklahoma. We were in the SEC conference, so we played a lot in the southeastern Florida, and also even some in California. So our schedule was wider, and yeah, we took a lot of planes. So yeah, no, back in those days, didn't play around here, but this city reminds me a little bit of Texas, so it's like a familiar environment.
What was the when you looked at your calendar and saw that you were going to be here? What did you know about Southern Hills, or what did you heard about it through the player grapevine?
Well, when I heard that I was in, and I could plan a little bit ahead, the first thing I did is just jump in YouTube and start watching videos, and I did watch those 63 shots that Tiger shot on the second round, I believe, and I found that the course was going to be spicy and you had to play really well. The scores tell that, so yeah, I knew I had to come with my A game.
All right. Let's hit the floor. Let's start with Juan with some questions.
So I think beautiful is probably a good start. No? So can you describe the course for us, and what is going to be the key with your game in this course this week?
Yeah, I think it's like a walk in a park. I don't think I've seen trees this tall in a golf course. It's quite impressive to see when you're walking down the fairway. There are not many trees, but the ones that are around the fairway, they are huge, and it makes it amazing to walk. And at the same time, it's a good challenge from the tees. Some of the tees set up a bit, in a tricky way, let's just say that, and you really need to shape it both ways. The wind is going to be blowing, so with that said, I think it's a very complete golf course. Also hitting into the greens, as everyone has said, it's probably the most tricky part, having so many slopes from back to the front. You always want to be hitting uphill and getting your putts as much as you can in an attacking position instead of a defending position. So yeah, I think we'll have to play really well.
So I understand your goal, which is normal, has been to come and play golf in America, no? And then you kind of got a taste of it at the US Open when you played here, and then kind of things went back, and then you kind of coming back strong now. So can you talk a little bit about that process of what things that worked then you are recovering now, and what things are working towards the future for you?
Yeah, of course. At the end of the day, I want to play with the best players in the world, and I believe they are here in the PGA Tour, and it's always great. It gives me very pumped up when I find them next to me on the range and when I play with them in competition. So that has always been the goal. I did have a little bit of a bump there, but I believe pretty much everyone had some sort of complications with COVID time. So we just gathered ourselves up and kept playing good golf. Did a couple of tweaks here and there, swing-wise and strong-wise. Probably physically, I'm a bit stronger. So yeah, I would just say that those are the main keys that allow me today to be here competing at a good level.
Let's beam out to Steve DeMiglio, has a question for Adri. Go ahead, Steve.
Adri, could you give me your impressions of the corner of the golf course where the second green, the third tee, the fifth green, the sixth tee, the sixth green, and the seventh tee are all within a pitching wedge of each other?
Are all what?
They are all together.
Okay, they're all in a pitching weight distance. Okay. Yeah, I would just say that those are the kind of things that I would call beautiful. I think it's a bit old school, not to have them all like bunched up, and even some of the holes are crossing right next to the green, having the green and the tee next to it. I think that's what fascinates me about the old school golf course, and we find this here. I feel like that makes it very, very, very pretty and very interesting for the spectators as well. I think they're gonna enjoy, having so many shots happening in that spot, and for sure it's very well designed at the same time.
I expect everyone that I've talked to expects that there are going to be backups. How slow will it take to get through that area, and what do you do when there are backups on the golf course?
Yeah, exactly. That's another one. It might happen, especially on those 60 bucks and 30 bucks. But I think, you just gotta make yourself comfortable and take it easy. Just let everything go through, get a sip of water, and after that, just refocus and hit your best shot that you can on that situation. And as I said, for spectators, it's going to be an interesting point. So we're here to play the best golf we can, and yeah, that's all we can do.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks, Steve. Adri, as you are learning more about this golf course, what do you think of the 17th hole and the risk reward when the tee's up a little bit? You might be able to go for it. What are your initial thoughts about that hole?
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. There are a few tee boxes that might move up in this golf course, so it gives us, plenty to think of and to take decisions right on the spot. So that's one of them, especially if the wind's blowing. You'll really have to pick a good line and put a good swing on it. I think in my situation, it would be probably like a no-brainer to go for it. I think if you get a chance to put it in the green, I think it's forgiving enough that if you hit a good shot, you can put it on the green. But I will say that long is not too good if the pin's long, so you always have to be mindful of in what side of the green you're going to be. So yeah, probably be better on the fat side.
Okay. At this point, I think we're going to do, Juan's going to take you home with some questions in Espanol.
Un par de preguntas en español. La primera es un poco por lo que estábamos hablando, tu impresión del campo y cuáles van a ser las claves de tu juego aquí y cómo te preparas para un campo como este, ¿no?
Bueno, obviamente, como decía, ¿no? En inglés el campo es de los más bonitos que he visto. Creo que es como un paseo en el parque con estos árboles fantásticos, gigantes y la verdad que impresiona algunas veces. Y a partir de ahí, pues bueno, un campo que requiere jugarse muy bien, aunque aparentemente parece que un poco desde el tee es un poco más permisivo, también hay que pegar buenos tiros, tenerla en el buen sitio y a partir de ahí pues aún ser aún más preciso con esas posiciones de banderas que pueden situar pues un poco escondidas con las pendientes y tal, y siempre mirar cara hacia arriba porque ahí es cuando podrás ser un poco más agresivo. Así que con todo eso creo que le hemos dado suficientes vueltas al campo, lo conocemos bien, lo hemos visto con dos vientos diferentes, así que bueno, preparados y a disfrutarlo.
Bueno, hablamos un poco también en inglés de pues tu intención, por supuesto, y tu objetivo de venir a jugar PGA Tour y jugar en Estados Unidos. Tuviste un momento ahí de estar cerquita, ¿no? COVID y las circunstancias quizá de tu juego también cambiaron eso y ahora estás volviendo con fuerza, ¿no? Puedes describir un poco ese proceso y cómo te ves ahora y de cara al futuro, ¿no? O sea que...
Sí, efectivamente, creo que mi inicio en el Tour en 2019 fue muy positivo, ¿no? Creo que estuvimos ahí varias veces y nos permitió pues eso, jugar mis dos primeros majors en esa temporada, nos dio pues bueno, un pequeño sabor, ¿no? De lo que podía llegar a conseguir, pero al final lo más importante yo creo que en el golf es tener consistencia, ¿no? Y intentar pues que todas las facetas, tanto técnicas como como fuera del campo, como dentro del campo, y físicamente no estar en el mejor nivel posible, ¿no? Y si todo está bastante bien situado, pues al final consigues esa consistencia y semana tras semana poder estar allí, tanto si es en Europa como en América, es lo que al final marca la diferencia. Así que es un poco el objetivo, ¿no? Ser sólido semana tras semana, y yo creo que eso nos llevará aquí a jugar con los mejores del mundo.
Terrific. Thank you for finding
you.
us. Best of luck this week, and we hope to see you again soon.
Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Thanks.
sir.
Gracias.
El nuevo Pro SL no tiene clavos, pero tiene un agarre increíble. Con una plancha de carbono adicional para optimizar el retorno de energía y un nuevo y moderno diseño, el zapato original de máximo rendimiento sin clavos tiene algunas ventajas importantes.